Today I am back with another video, and today I am going to tell you all how it is I got under my arms a lot clearer without using any Kojie sand soap and things like that. Just going to give you all a few tips. I'm going to explain it in the way that I did it so that you would understand, and also the tips that I am going to give you, they are all natural and they are things that are going to take a period of time to work. So if you're looking for something quick and the whole Kojie sand soap thing, you could always try that, but this is just how I was able to get under my arms like this. Now I have to start off this video by telling you all, 2 years ago when I went to Trinidad, I was not really using deodorant when I was there. This is just like that because I sweat a lot there, but I don't smell, so I was like more natural and things like that, so I wasn't using deodorant. So when I came back to France, I was doing this, and the only time I would use deodorant is if I had to leave the house. And I noticed that when I used deodorant when I was leaving the house, just to be sure, just to be on the safe side, you know, so that I don't have any weird encounters in case like I'm really sweating, that'll be okay. But I noticed that when I was using the deodorant, I would sweat even more. It was really crazy because on a regular, when I was home, I wasn't sweating, but as soon as I put on deodorant again, I would sweat and itch and things like that. So I really wanted to get it out of the picture. So I stopped using deodorant and I started to make my own deodorant. Basically, it's just a mixture of lime juice with aloe vera and a little bit of water. That is what I use a lot under my arms as a deodorant. So after I take my shower, I take a cotton pad and put the liquid on it and wipe it and leave it. I didn't rinse it off, and it works really well. You just have to maybe redo it every time you shower, you just do it, so every 12 hours. So the other thing I was doing in the start, I wasn't using just the lime juice. Sometimes I just use the lime juice directly, but it could irritate a bit, like after a shave or something. So I was using a lot the baking soda. So I would mix the baking soda, put a paste, leave it on under my arms when I went to the shower, and then I'll rinse it off after a few minutes. And this really works well as well. I also used to put some essential oils. I would not explain how I did that because I noticed that could cause some skin irritations. I used tea tree oil and lavender at times, and when I did that, I did get some irritation and some breakouts, so it's better to just use it pure to be on the safe side. So another thing you could do is just take the baking soda, make the paste, put it under your arms like before you go in the shower, and like 5 minutes later when you start to do your shower, you rinse it off. Another thing to do is to exfoliate under the arms. Sometimes the dark areas that we see are actually ingrown hairs and blackheads that we don't notice, and that is why. And what I had done, I noticed this underarm had in the start, and I was doing this on both, and then I decided maybe I should do this video, and I stopped exfoliating under this hand and I exfoliated only under this arm. So you all could see the difference. This one is a lot clearer and this one is darker, like right there, and that is the spot. So if I want, I have to go and exfoliate, like the charcoal mask, for example, that takes away the blackheads. That works really good. Or even mix your own exfoliant at home, and that way it would really help to clear up under the arm. So you see the difference, and this is just from me stopping exfoliating under this arm and continuing under this arm, that you could see the difference is huge. The other thing I do is I do not shave excessively, so I try to space it out as far as possible. Sometimes, especially within winter, it's really cool because we're not necessarily wearing things with thin straps and things like that, sweaters, long sleeves, so it's not necessary to shave as much, or shave, you know, 2 times for the week or even once for the week. So the less I shave, the better it was, and I noticed that it would irritate less and things like that. And those are all the things that I did. You all got my underarms like this. No bleaching cream, no Kojie sand soap. Kojie sand soap, this is not a bleaching soap, but I am seeing it everywhere. But it is going to take you like maybe a minimum of 3 months to start to see results. It depends. I wasn't paying attention in the start to what was going on, but I noticed after a while that it was not as dark as it was before. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If it is new here, click subscribe and click on the bell so that you see when I put a new video out. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.